So today on this beautiful Friday, we're going to look at 5 habits to change your life and be more positive. I'd appreciate if you guys could like this video, subscribe, and also comment on what I could do better or what videos you guys want to see. All the links you need to see are down below in the description. Make sure you stick through the video because I'll cover everything in detail and you really need to hear this. My name is Ali, and today in this video we'll look at why you should be meditating, exercising, controlling your vices, separating yourself from negativity, and finding your purpose. Let's jump right into it. So first of all is meditation. Now what is meditation? A lot of you might have heard of it but don't know the definition of it or don't know what it means. So the Wikipedia definition of it is meditation is a practice wherein an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing their mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. So, if I can put it into common words, it's basically meditation is focusing your mind on a certain subject, on a specific subject, because throughout the day, our mind is wandering with random thoughts in our subconscious that you might not even think about, but it's just going on in the back of our mind. Hey, what did I have for dinner yesterday? Oh, that girl cheated on me. Oh, I really need to read that book. And these thoughts, they control our emotions. So whatever you think is going to control how you feel. So meditation helps clear the mind so you're calm and just focusing on one thing, and it helps you be in the present moment. You're not worrying about the past and you're not stressing about the future. You're in the present moment. How one can meditate is basically you got to focus on your breath. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that are called guided meditation, and these meditation videos have nice music in the background, nice soothing music, and basically there's a voice telling you focus on your breath, and it gives you positive imagery to focus on. There's a lot of different ones. There's ones for anxiety, ones for sleep, ones for depression, ones for positive mood, ones for focus. There's unlimited types of meditation, so go ahead and check it out on YouTube. I'll link some down below. So why I started meditation is because I suffered from anxiety and depression. No, it might not look like it, but I learned after my depression that you don't really know who's going through something in their head just by looking at them. So always be nice to people because you never know what they're going through. So why I started is that reason I had anxiety and depression, and I just had negative thoughts on negative thoughts. See, I stopped smoking weed, I stopped smoking nicotine, and I stopped drinking alcohol, and I was sniffing cocaine too, and I stopped all that at once because I was done with it. I want to get rid of it. And after I got rid of it, I had no idea of the withdrawal systems that would come in, and the withdrawal systems even click in my mind. I was just thinking, oh, why am I so depressed? It's just a bunch of negative thoughts that you really don't know until you're in that depressed state, how someone feels in that depressed state. It was just negative thoughts on negative thoughts. My confidence was gone, my self-esteem was gone, and just felt like I wasn't good enough. So I found meditation after I went to therapy. I went to all that stuff trying to help me. I was desperate because every place I would go, I would still be depressed. I would be at home, depressed. I think, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Nah, depressed. I would go play basketball, my favorite sport. Nah, depressed. So I searched it up. It was these negative thoughts that came up, and it basically said that negative thoughts control your emotions, and I looked at meditation, and it's just a way to help calm your mind. So that's why I started meditation. It has really helped me so far. So what benefits does meditation have? First of all, meditation can help reduce stress. Normally, mental and physical stress cause increased levels of the stress hormone named cortisol. Cortisol produces many harmful effects of stress, such as the release of inflammation-promoting chemicals called cytokines, or cytokines. Not a doctor, I don't know. These effects can disrupt sleep, promote depression and anxiety, increase blood pressure, and contribute to fatigue and cloudy thinking. There's actually a 8-week study on a meditation style called mindfulness meditation, and they found that this type of meditation reduced the inflammation response caused by stress. So check out the description for a link to this study down below. On top of that, Meditation reduces anxiety, promotes emotional health, enhances self-awareness, and lengthens attention span. I'm not too sure about this, but I believe the average human attention span is like 15 seconds. You might catch this if you start talking in a conversation to someone and someone's talking for more than 15 seconds. You normally is like, what's this dude talking about? I completely forgot what the subject is that we started talking about, because our attention span is so low. Also, when we're focusing on homework or writing an essay, we can get easily distracted by, oh, I'm really hungry. Oh, what did I have for food yesterday? So, meditation helps bring the focus back to the mind and the task at hand. Like I said, it helps you become in the present moment. Like I said before, I am not a doctor, okay? I'm simply telling you what has worked for me as a 20-year-old male human being in my environment in the Bay Area and what I've gone through. A lot of people have similar situations, so take my advice. What I did is 10 minutes every single day in the morning and using meditation later if it's needed. So I would do a guided meditation as soon as I wake up as part of my morning routine. So I go, whether I'm in my car or on my bed, I just wake up, put on my guided meditation on YouTube, sit back, close my eyes, do my breathing. And on top of that, once you have that 10 minutes worth of meditation, that's a lot. That's a lot of time to just be silent and focus on your inner self compared to the outside world. So later in the day, say you get distracted, say you have a speech, and what thoughts normally come right before giving a speech? It's those limiting beliefs that, oh, what if I stutter? What if I fuck up? What if I'm not good enough? Blah, blah, blah. So, since you already did those 10 minutes of meditation, simply take the time to maybe do it for a minute or 30 seconds, just focusing on your breath and getting back to that calm state. And since you already did it earlier in the day, it's going to be easier. Not only is it good to get a certain amount of time for your meditation, but it's also important for the quality. You don't want to get 10 minutes of meditation where you're surrounded by distractions and you hear traffic in the background and your TV's on and your phone goes off, alarm goes off, notification shows up. You want to have no distractions whatsoever. I recommend you meditate in nature. Take a nice walk, go out there, sit next to some trees, sit next to nature, look at the sunlight, get some vitamin D, and meditate. Look up guided meditations on YouTube. I'll link my favorite ones down below. And overall, meditate, meditate, meditate. So that was step number 1, habit number 1 of making your life more positive and changing your life in a more positive manner. And the second is exercise. So why should we exercise? Regular exercise keeps you healthy and strong in mind, body, and spirit, not only for your physical health, but your mental health as well. Exercise can help you get better sleep. It also benefits people who suffer from health conditions and diseases. For example, stroke, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, many types of cancer, and arthritis, as well as many other diseases and illnesses that can come upon someone. Overall, it's just good. This is because being active boosts high density lipoprotein, cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. It's not the bad one, it's the good one that you want in your body. And this decreases unhealthy triglycerides. Exercise delivers oxygen and nutrients to your tissues and helps your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. And when your heart and lung health improve, you have more energy to take on daily chores. Exercise also helps you control your weight. If you're fat, go do some exercise. It helps with the weight control. When it comes to weight, losing weight or gaining weight, it's about 70% is due to your diet and then 30% is exercise. If you're fat, can't just rely on the diet though. You need to have exercise to help you get down that weight. Exercise also helps boost your energy and helps spark your sex life. So, for example, for my dudes that be lasting like 2 minutes in bed, not me, last like 3 minutes. But for my dudes that last like 2 minutes and below, it's all because your stamina. You don't have any stamina, bro. So go exercise, go work out. It's going to help you provide that stamina. Once you feel like you're tired when you're exercising, you're like, fuck, I can't do it. Just keep pushing. Get your workout done, and overall, after weeks, after months of training, you're going to have that stamina, and then you're going to hop into bed, and the girl's going to be like, ooh la la, what, can we stop? It's been like 2 hours. You're like, hell no, I'm going to keep going. You feel me? Overall, meditation and exercise, you may also feel better about your appearance and your confidence and your self-esteem, because when you exercise, even if you're fat, I've been fat before, I've been chubby, and after a workout, I would still be chubby as hell. I would look at myself like this, but how I felt, I was like, damn, I'm like Dwayne The Rock Johnson right now. So it gives you that confidence and boosts your self-esteem, which is really important. So my progress with exercise. So about middle school, I want to say I was a really chubby kid. I love pizza. I love, my mom's the type to make me finish everything off the plate, and she brings a full plate to the dinner table. I'm talking like, 2 fist sizes of rice, then you got meat, then you got more, you got cupcakes at home, you got muffins, you got all the junk food. So I was pretty naturally overweight person growing up. This went through high school. I was scared to take my shirt off during swim unit because I didn't want people to see my man titties, you feel me? So yeah, I started off overweight. I'm in much better shape right now. I'm still considered overweight due to my BMI and body fat percentage, but now I'm in a mood where I'm in a habit of, I've been exercising for a month straight, and it's been consistent, and I haven't given up, and I'm not gonna give up. No one can stop me. I'm unstoppable. So this process that I'm in, it has helped me feel better about myself. It has also decreased my man titty amount, my belly amount, and a lot of fat just disappearing off my body. And also it helps me put me in a better mood. You might not realize it at first, but you do these little exercises, and then throughout the day you're just overall happier. And most people don't think or accommodate it to the exercise they did earlier in the day. So how much should you exercise, and how should you do it? The Department of Health and Human Services promotes 150 minutes of aerobic activity per week, like cardio, and strength training at least 2 times per week. So 150 minutes of aerobic activity per week, it's about 30 minutes per day for 5 days, and then the other 2 days you could do your weight training, strength training, but make sure you put those 2 strength training days apart. So maybe do 1 day of strength training, 2 days of cardio, 1 day of strength training, and then your other 3 days of cardio, because when you work out, your muscles tear, they need time to build back up, they need rest. So make sure to relax your muscles. How should you exercise? Whatever way you find fitting. I mean, weight training, there's only one way to do it, lifting weights, but okay, I shouldn't say that. There's calisthenics too. There's body weight exercises. You can get yourself in really good shape through calisthenics as well. But for exercise, there's unlimited things, bro. You literally, if you're not in the worst shape, walk daily. Just go for a 30-minute walk. Go take out your little brother. Go take out your dog. Go take out your mom. Go take out your grandma. Go take out your neighbor from across the street. Be like, hey, yo, Rochelle, try and go do this wrong with me? Yeah, do this wrong with me. Come back to your kids. Maybe that apple pie that I like. No. Walking, you want to level that up. You can do running. You can burn a lot of calories doing sprinting. There's burpees, there's push-ups, there's crunches. Look it up on Google. There's a lot of ways to exercise, but I find the most fun way to do it is HIIT cardio, which is high intensity interval training cardio, where you just go all out. I do this every single day, and I come back sweating, and it makes me feel so good that I'm sweating all this fat off. So HIIT cardio, another fun way to do it is doing your favorite sport. I love basketball, and it's cardio, and I just love playing basketball. Just go and shooting a hoop, playing with your friends, playing with random people, just getting in pickup games, or soccer. Go practice your soccer abilities. Go practice football. Go practice baseball. These are all good ways to get exercising. So we've talked about our 2 habits so far, which is meditation and exercise. Now we're going to move on to the 3rd habit to positively change your life. And now I'm not talking about the restaurant, the habit. I'm talking about habits like practices and behaviors. Yeah. So 3rd habit is controlling your vices. You might be thinking, Ali, what are vices? So vices are bad and negative practices, behaviors, or habits. And examples are smoking, drinking, doing other drugs, watching too much television, spending too much time with technology, bad diet, bad nutrition, gambling. There's a lot of bad vices. I want to say too much of anything is bad for you. Most of these are okay in moderation, but we should not find ourselves doing these on a consistent basis, not daily. You shouldn't be smoking daily, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol daily, you shouldn't be gambling daily. All these develop an addiction. Over time, these addictions are harder to break apart from. What are my vices? So, my vices used to be smoking and doing drugs. As I mentioned, I was not doing shit. All day, especially during summer when there's no school, also these vices steered me away from school because I was just so addicted to this lifestyle. So when I was in school and when I was in summer, my friends would hit me up. I wouldn't be doing anything all day. If I was doing my homework, I'd do that. But even then, my friends would hit me up, and whatever I was doing, I was like, oh, sesh, marijuana, nicotine, just chilling, doing nothing with my friends, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing shit, and I wouldn't be productive with my lifestyle. I wouldn't be getting anything done. And at the end of the night, I'd be going to bed just like a lot of other people. When you go to bed, you start thinking, ruminating about your day. I didn't use that word right. Ruminating about your day, and you just constantly, oh, what did I do today? You feel like shit when you didn't do shit throughout the day. You get shit done, you become productive, you're gonna feel a lot better when you're going to sleep at night. I want to say it will be difficult at first, but if you want to get better, if you want to change your life in a positive manner, you must control your vices. This is one of the key steps, because without this, you're going to be lonely and sad and depressed. The fourth habit that we should all work on is separating yourself from negativity. Now, negativity is terrible. Negativity can be external or internal. It can be the way we talk to ourselves, the way we hold ourselves with our self-respect and self-esteem, the way we talk to ourselves in our head, telling ourselves we're not good enough. What's up, Mom? I got you. Love you. Alright, good night. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted. Separating yourself from negativity. Why is this important? So, as I said, negativity can be external or internal. It can come from us, the way we talk to ourselves, or it can be outside factors like negative people that we surround ourselves with, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, whoever it is that is giving you this negativity and this disrespect and just telling you that you're not good enough. Hey, you suck. Hey, you can't do this. That's negativity, bro. The more you're around that shit, you don't really notice it, but it affects your mind and it affects your behavior. So keep yourself away from negativity at all costs. I want to touch into law of attraction, because the law of attraction is the ability to attract into our lives what we are focusing on. All our thoughts that we think throughout the day, they turn into things eventually. So if I tell myself I'm fat, if I wake up in the morning, I'm like, hey, I'm fat. You know what's going to happen when I go downstairs and see that muffin? I'm like, oh, I already told myself I'm fat. So muffin is, not going to make it any worse. So I'm going to eat that muffin. If I tell myself I'm not good enough, next time I'm going to go talk to my friends or go approach a girl or talk to people at school or talk to my teacher, they're going to see that energy. What energy you feel, you're going to put out into the world. So if you tell yourself you're not good enough, they're going to see you as an insecure person. Your energy is contagious. And the example I have of the law of attraction working for me is recently, for this past month, I've been on this path of self-improvement and following these 5 daily habits as much as possible, and also other things. So I've just been really motivated. I've been disciplined in getting stuff done. I've been listening to motivational speakers like Eric Thomas, Robin Williams, David Goggins, all these people. And I was doing my exercise in the morning and right outside my house, and I was jumping rope, and I was listening to Eric Thomas, and this guy walks by. His name's Lucky, and he says, as he's walking by and as he's passing me, he's like, "Hey, is that Eric Thomas?" And I was like, "Nah, it's actually David Goggins, but I like to Eric Thomas too. You know, beast mode. Everybody want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do." He's like, "Hey, man, I love that." I was like, "Hey, good morning, brother." And he said, "Good morning," and walked off. The next day, came back with his daughter, and he's like, "Hey, what you up to today, bro?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, just jumping rope, getting my daily exercise in." We had a little chat, and today he came by for a third time. I was like, "Hey, what's good, Lucky?" We're on a name basis now, right? And started talking to me, and this boy went off because he's a life coach, and he said, "Oh, what's your purpose, bro?" Because I was talking about it, and I asked him what his is, and he said, "Bro, I help people find their purpose. I help kids, I help adults, people who are struggling. I'm a life coach. I help them figure out what they want to do and how to make themselves happy through habits." Basically what I'm talking about today. And whatever happens between me and Lucky, we used to be strangers, and now we're on a talking basis, whether we become friends or I become one of his clients or we have a kind of relationship together. That all started because I was on this path of self-improvement. If I wasn't, then I wouldn't have gone to exercise earlier in the day. I wouldn't have been listening to Eric Thomas. He would have walked by, but he wouldn't have said anything because I wouldn't have been outside. And now, through those little things, now, you know, whatever happens, we become friends, become business partners, whatever happens is because I put myself out there and I attracted what I want. So that stuff came into my life. So this is evidence that the law of attraction does work. Separating yourself from negativity, you also want to surround yourself with what you desire. If you want to be successful, you got to surround yourself with successful people, right? You're not going to surround yourself with dumb people and find yourself to be successful. You might, but they're not going to motivate you on a daily basis. They're not going to inspire you. You're going to look at them and be like, "Oh, these people are getting like C's and B's in class. You know, this is my this is my competition. This is what I'm working at. So if I get, you know, a couple A's, couple B's, couple C's, that's fine because I'm doing better than they are." Nah, you want to be the dumbest one out of your group, okay? Because when you're the dumbest one, you look at all these and you're like, "Bro, I ain't shit," and that motivates you like, "Oh, I gotta do better. I can't be, you know, the dumbest out of the group. I gotta inspire myself to do better." And those people are gonna help you do that because they are already successful. They know what to do. They can help you out. But these dumb people, these dumb friends, they're not gonna help you. They're gonna think everything's A-okay in their C world. We're not C students, bro. We're A students. You feel me? If you're the smartest in the group, you need to find a new group. Still have them as friends, sure, but don't have that be the group you hang out on a consistent basis. All right, the last habit I want to talk about is finding a purpose. So why is purpose important? See, when I was depressed, that was one of the causes of my depression. I believe so. Because all I did was smoke and drink and hang out with friends, and I figured life was meaningless because this is all I had in my life. I had no reason to get up in the morning. I had no reason to do anything because I didn't know my purpose. All I had was smoking with my friends. So your purpose helps drive you and get up in the morning. If you don't have a purpose, you will not control life. Life will control you. Having a purpose also gives you that sense of self and that confidence to walk through life. Because say you approached a girl and it didn't go so well. She was rude, she batted you off, she rejected you. You don't have a purpose, that's like the end all be all. You're like, "Damn, my life doesn't mean shit. This girl just rejected me." If you have a purpose, you know that this girl has nothing to do with your life and your purpose. She's a girl among millions of other girls that you can work towards a relationship with. So if she rejected you, that's fine. And women are not the end all be all, bro. You are the end all be all. You and your purpose, that's what you need to focus on. So it also gives you that confidence of walking through life and not being fazed by anything, because you know what drives you. So I want you guys just to watch this YouTube video and be done. Just watching this video will not do anything for your life or your happiness, but inform you on what you need to get done. So don't just watch this and be like, okay, I'm gonna carry on with the rest of my day. Everything's okay. Nah, bro. Tomorrow when you wake up, I want you to set a small goal for yourself for the next week. Not a month, not a year, because what do people typically do when they set goals for the next year? Their New Year's resolution. Oh, I want to work out this year. First of all, that's not specific. And second of all, it's for an entire year. So you're just going to burn yourself out. You're going to get to week 2 and be like, oh, I got a year left, bro. What am I going to do? I have to do this entire year. So set small goals and build on top of that. So for the next week, what I want you to do when you wake up tomorrow is set a small goal for yourself. For a week, I want you to meditate at least 10 minutes per day. That's it. Just 10 minutes. Everybody can find 10 minutes within their day. If you can't, then you're finding excuses. Everybody has 10 minutes. After that, I want you to exercise at least 30 minutes per day. Like we said, strength training 2 times per week, 30 minutes of cardio 5 times per week. I want you also to spend less time with technology, because technology is terrible. Back then, we didn't have technology. The more we have it now, it's becoming normal. It's like, oh, I have my iPhone. Yeah, I'm just going on Twitter. I'm going on Instagram. I'm going to go on blah, blah, blah. I don't have any of that. I don't have it. I'll go on it occasionally on my laptop, but what people do is, oh, okay, I'm going to scroll through Instagram for 5 minutes. Oh, nothing's doing. I'm going to refresh. Oh, 2 new posts. 2 new posts. 2 new posts. And then when you're done with that, go to Twitter. Go to Snapchat. Go check your email. Go to Facebook. Go to MySpace. And it's just a constant refresh of all those websites. And those gives you that little hint of dopamine that you feel good on. But that's unnatural. You shouldn't feel good off checking your phone. Just go and do something. So spend less time with technology. I also want you to control your vices, whatever that is. Smoking, drinking, all these bad habits that you have, that you know you have. Everybody watching this video, you know that one bad habit that you have that you should stop, but you're not. So, control that vice this week. Separate yourself from negativity, whether it's focusing on positive self-talk and positive affirmations in the morning. I am successful. I am humble. I am smart. I am hardworking. I can do anything I set my mind to. Those are positive affirmations. Don't have limiting beliefs. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are, I don't think I can get that done today. No, that girl over there, she's way too pretty for me. I can't do that. This really my situation. It's not my fault. It's because my parents raised me this way and they were in a situation. No, that's a limiting belief, bro. The change starts with you. And last of all, this week, I want you to find your purpose and work towards it every day. So an example of a purpose is, one of mine is helping people. I love helping people. I love the joy that I get after helping someone and seeing them do better. And I caused that. Not for selfish reasons, but seeing the joy that I brought to someone else and how I can help them, that really joys me. One of my dreams is to go back to my home country, and just like you might see it on YouTube videos where they take crates of food, put it on a plane, deliver it to Africa. Not just food, but pencils, notebooks. We take that stuff for granted. And if I can take it to a less developed country and see the reaction on those kids' faces, oh, thank you so much, that would mean the world to me. How I can work towards every single day is getting to that point where I'm successful enough to be able to afford all those food, notebook, pencils, pens, papers, whatever it is, getting a plane. So I need to work towards that financially, and also I can help people in other ways, just in small ways. Someone drops something on the ground, help them pick it up. Your little brother is struggling with homework, go help him out. Your parents don't know how to email somebody. I know all my immigrant families, the sons and daughters of that family know what I'm talking about. Your mom was like, oh, how do I send email? After you've taught her how to send email like 20 times in the past week. She's like, how do I send email? Help her out, bro. Some bonus tips I want to leave with you guys. So you have these 5 daily habits. As I said, you want to meditate on a daily basis. You want to exercise on a daily basis. You want to control your vices. You want to separate yourself from negativity, and you want to find your purpose. And as well to that, I got 2-3 bonus tips for you guys here. First is create a morning routine. As a morning routine develops that consistency, and that as soon as you wake up, you need to get your day started. There's no time for snooze. Wake up the same time every day. I wake up at 7 a.m. every single day, and I don't hit the snooze button. Snooze button's for losers. Snooze button is for little bitches. Y'all ain't no little bitch, are you? You little bitch? Nah, bro, you're a fucking champion. Alright, so don't hit the snooze button, bro. As soon as you wake up, you want to get a task done. You want to get something done in your head. You want to just walk around, sit on the couch. Make your bed. As soon as you wake up, it takes like 5-10 seconds. Make your bed so you already have one task already done. After that, get some water in. I drink a gallon of water per day. You want to drink at least half a gallon of water per day. Help get all the bad oils and fats out your system while you urinate. And then wash your face, because when you wash your face, it's like you woke up completely. You're out of that daze that you were through your sleep. So create a morning routine, and also do something outside your comfort zone. When you do something outside your comfort zone, like talk to a stranger, or go hiking for the first time, or even go skydiving, it's that release of chemicals in your body. You feel that dopamine, that, oh, whether it's like approaching a girl, you get that release of, oh, I can do it. Like, there's nothing bad that's gonna happen when I go outside my comfort zone. Yeah, she might have rejected me, or she might have, accepted me, given me her number, but hey, I can actually do it, and nothing bad's gonna happen. And that going outside your comfort zone, little by little, starts off here. And naturally, when you were a kid, when you were a baby, it was like right here, right? Probably however old you are, 15, 20, 30, 40, it's gotten a little bit bigger over time. So you've develop that comfort zone over time. You're not here anymore. You're here, but you can be here if you want to. You just got to do little things every day. Yeah, that was my first YouTube video. Thank you guys if you watched all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe, but seriously though, comment on what I could do better and what type of videos you guys want to see. Alright, and with that, a dose is dose to loge. Have a good night. If you know what I mean, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll piss greatness. Yeah.